My honey girl. Honey. Oh, honey, say hi. Meow. Honey. Honey's cranky. Oh, cranky cat. Ah! We have so many chores we're gonna do today, so we figured might as well bring you along with us for some exciting Sunday afternoon chores. Just kidding. We have to return a bunch of packages. Like, returning stuff in the US is so inconvenient compared to Korea.
한국에서는 그냥 집 밖에다가 택배 내놓으면은 반품해 가잖아요. 근데 미국에서는 그게 안 돼요. 그래가지고 운전해서 뭐 UPS나 FedEx 이렇게 반납하는 데 가가지고 직접 접수를 해야 돼요.
But like back in the day, it used to be way worse because you had to actually have a printer print off your return label and package your item, and then you had to drive it and drop it off and sometimes pay for shipping. These days, like most items, we don't even have to pack it actually. You just bring the open box with your item and then scan a QR code and they deal with everything. So way better. You don't need a printer usually. Dropping things left and right. So yeah, that's the first thing we gotta do today. Drop off some packages. Woohoo! Exciting life, I know. Okay.
가자. 가자.
You're so weak. After you.
그 전기차가 아닌데 충전을 하고 있네요. 이게 뭐지? 배터리 충전하는 건가? 이거 아시는 분?
I have to say, Jin, you are so lucky that you have this underground parking garage because you've never had to deal with waking up at like 5 a.m. to scrape off the ice from your car. You've never had to deal with a snow emergency. You've never had to dig your car out of the side of the road because it's stuck in the snow. Lucky.
여러분들 이거 뭔지 아세요? 동양 사람들은 직모가 많아가지고 옆머리가 엄청 뜨잖아요. 그래서 저는 이거 필수예요. 막 자고 일어나면 막 머리가 엄청 떠가지고. 근데 레이는 아마 이걸 이해 못할 거예요.
His hair always sticks straight up, so that thing is a necessity. Jin hates getting his whole head wet, so this is the only solution. And it's really embarrassing in this car because there's no tinting. People will probably think you're wearing a helmet.
참 미국에서는 썬팅이 없어가지고 사람들이 사람들이 다 저보고 웃을 거야 아마. 그래도
We're approaching a stoplight right now, so like people next to us are gonna see. Jin, don't look at people too hard. No, so embarrassing.
괜찮아요. 다들 운전하면서 핸드폰 하고 있어가지고 신경 안 써요. 가자. 핸드폰 하지 마. 위험해.
It's illegal.
There's so many people using cell phone these days.
It's really weird because actually Minnesota has so many like billboards and advertisements and stuff about don't text and drive, don't use your cell phone when you're driving. So I'm pretty surprised that we see so many people boldly using their phones while driving.
한국은 썬팅이 한 14%, 막 16% 이렇게 하는 사람들도 많아가지고 뭐 낮에는 핸드폰 하면은 티에 잘 안 나잖아요. 근데 미국 사람들은 이게 썬팅이 하나도 없어가지고 안에서 뭐 하는지 딱히 다 보이는데도 그냥 대놓고 핸드폰 해요.
You know something interesting actually is my car insurance. They, to get a discount, a 10% discount, which is huge, they make you download their app onto your phone, and the app tracks as soon as you start driving. If you touch your cell phone, you lose points. So if you lose too many points, you have to pay more money for your car insurance. And every single time you park your car, it gives you your score right then. Like, oh, you touched your phone 2 times.
That's why you have 2 cell phones.
I do not have 3 cell phones, first of all. But second of all, like, I actually get so much anxiety because I just leave my cell phone down in the cup holder and it moves around. I'm not touching it. But it still says, oh, you touched your cell phone. What am I supposed to do?
저희가 지금 첫째로 갈 곳은 UPS라고 한국으로 치면은 뭐 대한통운 같은 택배 회사인데 거기 가가지고 저희가 택배 시킨 것 중에 마음에 안 드는 것들 반품하러 갈 거예요. 진짜 한국은 뭐 택배 주문하고 마음에 안 들어서 반품할 일 있으면 그냥 집 밖에다가 내놓으면 알아서 택배 아저씨들이 가져가잖아요. 근데 미국은 배달은 해주는데 반품하는 거는 저희가 직접 갖다 내야 돼요. 그래가지고 그게 좀 불편한데 그래도 이게 지금 많이 나아진 거래요.
It feels weird to be over here because this is near where I used to live for most of my time in Minneapolis. So this is the Target that I always went to. This is the UPS I always went to. This UPS that we're going to is actually the UPS that I sent my Korean visa application from. Did you know?
I didn't know that.
It's a very special UPS. Turn here. That pedestrian prevented me from parking in front of UPS.
한국 사람들은 이렇게 주차할 때 최대한 조금이라도 안 걸으려고 가까이에다가 주차하잖아요. 저도 그랬고. 근데 미국 사람들은 주차장이 너무 많은데도 다 멀리 주차해요. 걸어다닐 일이 없어서 그런 건지.
Don't forget to take this off of your head, ding dong.
Open sesame. Open sesame.
Don't tell me what to do.
Open sesame.
You're so impatient.
UPS.
UPS. Jin made a mistake. One of his items is FedEx.
Yeah.
FedEx is in the opposite direction. Labels on them. It's just this one that has like
That was easy.
easy peasy lemon squeezy. It took less than 1 minute to drop everything off and get a receipt. Now we gotta go to FedEx though.
Is it far away?
I have to look. I don't know where one is around here.
아 이거는 FedEx에 반품하라 그래요. 아 불편해. So uncomfortable. I wanna just leave it outside.
Not that bad, are you kidding me? All in all, it took us 10 minutes to return. From
10 more minutes?
leaving our house to actually getting the receipt, 10 minutes.
10 more minutes.
This guy's spoiled.
Closed today. Everything's closed today.
No, it's not. It's just kind of uncomfortable to go.
Let's do it later.
It's on our way, so let's go.
7 minutes away.
This is on our way to REI. Can you just calm yourself? Why do you complain so much? You're not even driving. You're sitting comfortably and complaining.
I drove you everywhere in Korea for 3 years.
That's not true. For one of those years, I had my international license, and second of all, the other 2 years, you told me not to renew it because you didn't want to pay for me to be on the insurance. That's why.
이거 딱 봐도 미국 도로 같죠? 여기 미국은 진짜 90%가 이래요.
Americans don't like this type of thing either, guys. We didn't choose this. Corporations chose this, okay? I have a bad feeling about this FedEx location. This looks like it's going to be the official like FedEx distribution center, not oh well, can I just drop my package off?
한국으로 치면은 거의 옥천 허브 뭐 이런 데 가는 것 같은데. Oh, it's closed.
Okay, this was not the
이거
place.
뭐야, Ray?
Look at this!
Ray?
On my GPS, FedEx Ship Center.
아니, 레이가 무슨 옥천 허브 같은 데 데리고 왔어요. 여기서 어떻게 반납을 하라고.
Where should I go? This one says it's open. FedEx Office Print and Ship Center. Oh, this looks, look at that guy. He looks like he's having a great time working
Let's
at
go
FedEx.
진짜 미국에서 반품 한 번 하기 진짜 되게 힘드네요.
Turn left
I'm
onto
kind
Terminal
of
Road.
curious what gas is like in other states right now, because in Minnesota it's not that expensive. It's the same as it's been for a long
In
time.
3/4 of a mile, turn
Is
right
it like
onto Cleveland Avenue
3.7 per
North.
gallon?
We buy it at Costco, so it's been like 3.4, 3.5. That's the same cost it was back before I moved to Korea.
That's cheap.
So, and that was the same price it was when my mom was hospitalized in 2012, because I remember
At the next light,
how much I
turn
spent
right.
in gas very vividly back then. I remember when we went to LA last year and we were shocked by how expensive gas was.
한국이랑 비슷하거나 더 비쌌어요. 와.
If you make minimum wage, you can barely afford to drive. Wow. Wow, the street is so cute.
레이 운전 잘한다.
I'm the best driver. I don't know what you're talking about.
Stay in the middle lane.
So many people said that Jin should be the main driver and they don't want me to drive. Excuse you guys. I love driving, first of all. And second of all, I've been driving way longer than Jin's been driving. I have way more experience.
You're good at driving. You should just drive all the time.
Plus, I get crazy motion sickness. Every time Jin drives, I feel like I'm gonna... It's much better for me to drive, guys. It's nothing against you, sweetheart. I just... Some people are not good passengers.
I'll just sleep.
He used to have this problem where as soon as I started driving, he just... until we got to our destination. Even if it was a 5-minute trip, just passes out every single time. He got better though.
Because I'm scared.
No, you're not. Don't lie. This gas station looks sketchy.
Oh.
Look at that.
온천.
Bonchon Korean fried chicken. They have that in Minnesota. Since
온천
when?
치킨.
Right next to FedEx.
와우. 이런 곳에다 코리안 치킨 다 온천이 있네요.
Wow.
온천 치킨.
Should get some.
Shipping today?
Yeah, can hear you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Have a nice day.
미국은 이렇게 택배하는 데가 일요일에도 영업하고 되게 다 좋은데 이게 직원이 많이 없어가지고 굉장히 오래 걸릴 때가 많아요. Okay, where are we going now?
Going to pick up your discount table that you ordered from REI. But look at this. I told you my app. I'll cover this up. But my app said 10 in a row. You drove 10 times without touching your phone. Only 10 times? This app is a load of baloney.
아마 차 탈 때 내비게이션으로 써서 그런 것 같아요.
Let's go to REI.
REI.
This is a good pro tip for you guys. Because some stores in the US, they charge ridiculous shipping fees. So oftentimes you can just say, oh, I'll pick it up at the store for free. So that's what we did. Saved us $20 in shipping costs.
어제 REI라는 캠핑 스토어에서 어제 세일로 캠핑 테이블을 팔더라고요. 원래 눈 여겨보고 있었던 건데 너무 비싸가지고 안 사고 있었는데 거의 50% 세일한다고 그래가지고 어제 샀어요. 근데 배송비가 $20? 뭐 그렇게 달라고 그러더라고요. 큰 물건이라고. 근데 스토어 픽업이라고 가게에서 픽업하면은 공짜라고 그래가지고 지금 스토어 픽업 하러 가는 길이에요. REI 한 번도 안 가신 분들은 진짜 깜짝 놀랄 거예요. 여기가 REI라고 진짜 캠핑용품 엄청 많이 파는 곳이에요.
Oh, order pickup. Look, it says press the button for assistance. Press the button.
테이블 실제로는 한 번도 안 봤는데 좀 제대로 된 테이블이었으면 좋겠네요.
Wow. Bigger than expected. Cool. Thanks so much.
오! 생각보다 진짜 크다.
Nice. Wow. It's almost as tall as you.
Let's go
Just don't
check it
hit
out.
anything. I feel like you're gonna knock things off the shelves with that. Be careful.
여기는
See, you just knocked things off already. Seeing you.
여기는 세일 섹션을 잘 찾아봐야 돼요. 가끔 진짜 꿀템을 구할 때가 있거든요.
That's how you get the Arc'teryx deals.
아크테릭스 저번에 되게 한국에서 비싸잖아요. 저희 한 60% 세일해서 샀어요.
I don't see any Arc'teryx here. It's just REI brand.
근데 요즘 환율이 너무 비싸가지고 그래도 엄청 비싸요.
This is the smaller REI, so less option.
저번에 왔을 땐 여기가 세일 섹션이었는데 세일을 안 하네요. 여기도 아크테릭스는 비싸가지고 훔쳐가지 말라고 이런 거 이렇게 다 해놨어요.
Yeah. This is cute, whatever this is.
$300. 오, 너무 비싸. Let's
Wow.
go.
Okay.
sale. Hey, take whatever you want.
I like in the US, I'm usually a medium. In Korea, I had to wear XXXXXXXXXX large. But they only sold free size, so I just was out of luck. North Face, North Face, North Face. This is kind of cute.
That's
Bright
cute.
yellow.
Yeah.
That way you can't lose me in the woods.
You look like kindergarten.
I like that color. But I don't need it, so I'm not gonna use it.
This is cute.
I think with my hair color, orange is not my thing. Why are you pulling from the large section? What are you trying to say? Huh?
여기 진짜 캠핑 좋아하는 사람한테는 천국이에요.
Oh, it's like a samgyeopsal. Perfect. Samgyeopsal pan. Look at that.
Wow.
It's like perfect. It's like you can get some long strips.
$70.
My main purpose for coming out today was like, well, two things. My headlights got super foggy over the last couple of years since I haven't been like maintaining my car. So I need to clean these today. And in the back, brake light in the trunk here is also burnt out. So I need to replace the bulbs. And the lug nut covers on my wheels, like I'm missing a ton of them. I don't know what happened. I think I just have really crappy plastic ones, so I need to buy new ones. So yeah, we gotta go to the auto store so I can buy some bulbs. Actually, I need to check what bulbs these are really quick. Should be easy.
You know how to do this?
Of course I do, except I'm gonna break my nails. And then
왜 이런 것도 할 줄 아네요.
oh, I got it. Okay.
오.
So I should wear gloves when I do this, but look at this. They put so much grease in there. I'll just take this with me inside the store.
아, 이거 자세히 보시면은 필라멘트가 끊어져 있어요. 오래돼서 그런가 봐요.
Alright, let's go do this thing. That's so weird.
이거 뭐 하는 데인지 아시는 분? 이거 핵발전소인가? 원전 7기 막 이런 거? 이거 뭐 하는데?
Pipeline company.
Huh?
Probably oil, I guess. It says pipeline company.
아, 막
Oil or gas?
기름관 막 그런 거. 오, 이거
What? Oh.
이 겁대가리가 없어. 이제 자동차 용품 사러 갈 건데요. 많은 분들께서 저희한테 자동차 미국에서는 자동차 직접 고쳐야 된다고 서비스 너무 비싸다고 그래가지고 자동차 부품 가게 가는 중이에요. 저도 자동차 부품 가게는 한 번도 안 가봤어요. 비 온다.
Yeah, suddenly it's raining like really thick raindrops.
We gotta change the windshield wiper too.
Yeah, they're getting a little not that good anymore.
이 차가 돈 먹는 하마예요. 오로존.
It's not even raining anymore. It's super sunny again. Makes no
그러고
sense.
보니까 그러네. 아까만 해도 비 엄청 많이 왔는데 지금 또 비 그쳤어요. 여기 날씨 이상해요. 여기. Let's go.
Gotta bring my light bulb. I wanna grab a lug nut cover so I can find matching ones.
What cover? Oh, okay.
This. But they're all too tight.
Raye, 한국인 남편만 믿어. Trust the Korean husband.
Okay, why didn't you do it the first time? Thank you.
제가 이 툴을 거의 15년 정도 쓰고 있는데
It's
이거
so
하나면은 진짜 웬만한 거 다 해요.
Just use your finger, yeah.
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 Let's just leave it here like this.
Are you kidding me? This is not how you function in the US.
가자.
You want a free shopping cart with only 2 wheels?
No. Raye, there's a used car place. Why don't you just go there instead of here?
I'm not spending $20,000 for a car in worse condition than my car. Are you kidding me?
오로존.
Oh, thank you.
한국에서는 컴퓨터 파는 가게 이름 컴퓨존이라고 있잖아요. 미국에서는 자동차 용품 파는 곳 이름이 오토존이에요. 그리고 저희 집은 Raye Jin. There's so many verbs. How do you know?
They're only sold in a 2-pack. Are you kidding me?
Why don't you just only replace left and right? You don't have to replace all three.
But they only have one of these.
They only have one?
Yeah. And it's a 2-pack.
I think it's a fate that you can just only change left and right. You don't need 3 for your car.
What the heck? This is so annoying.
다 팔려가지고 한 개밖에 안 나왔어요. I mean, we have no choice. And this, look at this. Excuse me, do you know where to get this?
I'm not sure where we would get them. I don't know where we would sell them.
I see.
I haven't seen those before.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's fine. Just
It's
figured
okay.
we'd check if
Yeah,
you guys
it's
had them or
okay.
not. Okay, so there's no lug nut covers, so we have to
Yeah,
order
yeah.
those if I want them.
Can you buy me a 3D printer? I'll just print it for you.
No, I think what I might do is just order new hubcaps. Actually, I think it'll be better to just do that.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just get these bad boys.
You wanna fix it here?
Yeah, I'll just fix it here.
Yeah, I'll do it. Trust your Korean husband.
Why can't I just do it?
I can do it.
I don't need your help. I can do it myself. Are you kidding me? It's a light bulb.
I'll help you.
I really don't need your help. Thank you for offering. But it's okay.
But it's guy's job.
Are we in 1950?
Oh, Ray, don't break your nail.
The nails that I did myself? Because I can do things by myself and don't need to pay people to do it for me. Okay, but suddenly...
Let me handle. I know you can do it, but
Thank you.
I know you can do it.
Okay, can I change my own light bulbs?
Wow.
Okay, now I should turn on the car and you tell me if it's working or not, okay? What if it doesn't turn on? What if it's like the wires are broken?
Oh, it works. It works. It works. It
All the
works.
lights are working, right?
Yeah.
Changing a light bulb in your car is the easiest thing ever.
얘가 유튜브에서 이 영상 보고 자기도 한다고 지금 하고 있어요.
Doesn't look like it's doing anything yet.
I think you gotta put more, way more.
I'm just doing one spot at a time. It's very minty fresh. Oh, it's getting yellow. I think it's doing something. We still have one more to do, so don't use it all.
제 이빨도 이렇게 열심히 안 닦는데.
Bet you guys didn't think our lives could be any more exciting, right? If this works, I'm gonna be so happy because my lights are still cloudy. It's hard to see at night actually. I like doing little chores like this because it feels so good when you're done. It's something so simple.
I think we need a little bit of water.
Jin brought this full of water. Here.
So a little bit. Okay, one more. Okay.
Then they said to polish it with a paper towel and then wipe it with water. No. Oh.
치카.
We gotta do it before it starts raining again. It looks so cloudy out here. Over here it's sunny, but in front of us is so cloudy. Jin, do you see that sign over there?
Yeah.
At the opening of the parking lot?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
I don't know.
I'll show them. You see this sign? I don't know about other US cities, but in Minneapolis, most stores, if they have shopping carts, they have a mechanism that doesn't allow you to steal them. So I think that's kind of interesting. I've never seen that before in Korea. I've definitely never seen that. So very America thing right there.
Who steals freaking shopping cart?
So many people. Did you see when we went to that like mom and pop grocery store how they had shopping baskets from every major grocery store? Like Target, Walmart. Like they stole the shopping baskets to use in their own store. Anyway, I think that's enough, Jin.
I want to make it like crystal clear.
Huh. I mean, it seems done. Let's see. Let's do this just a little bit first to see if it got any better. Seems okay.
Yeah, seems good.
Look at how yellow it is.
Yeah.
So.
That's why after I brush my teeth, it's yellow.
Ew. Why did you share that? Real nice. Oh, it looks good.
Wow. It worked.
Would you look at that? Wow. What a makeover.
와, 이게 왼쪽, 이게 오른쪽.
Wow.
오른쪽은 이런데 닦은 왼쪽은 이래요. 이거 진짜 잘 되는데?
Even better?
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it at night.
Like plus 10 at night driving skill added to my character. Looks so fancy schmancy. So clean, so clear.
Yeah.
So good. Very successful day, I'd say.
Good job.
I'm so happy now. Now I gotta do my brake pads.
Yeah.
So I can't do that myself. I don't want to do
I
that.
think I can do it by myself.
I'm sure you could, but we don't have a car jack. I don't want to buy it.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it and do it. At least we get free tools if I do it by myself. Okay? I'll do it. Trust me. Trust your husband. Okay?
The man who used to just take his brand new car to the Hyundai auto repair shop to get it fixed for everything,
It's
even
because
the
of the
tiniest
work.
things.
It's because of the warranty. Okay? Okay, let's go.
I have no faith.
Let's go. Let's go. And it's called Blue Hands, by the way.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, say can you